Real Madrid could earn 10 million from a surprise sale, while a new €45 million star is already giving a headache to a key starter. And there's more. An 18-year-old rising star was almost sold, but the new coach stepped in and shut it down. And what about Vinicius Jr.? Looks like the contract drama is just getting started. Don't leave now, because today's video is absolutely packed. If you're a true Madridista, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications, and join the Merengue squad. Here, it's all blood in the eyes and passion for the greatest club in the world. Xabi Alonso is already preparing the ground for the new €45 million gem, and it could cost Rodrigo dearly. If you thought Xabi Alonso was coming to Real Madrid just to keep things going as they were, you were very wrong. The new coach is already leaving his fingerprints on the squad, showing personality, vision for the future, and above all, courage to make bold decisions. And one of these decisions might change the course of one of the most beloved players in the squad. Rodrigo goes. Let's get straight to the point. One of the hottest topics behind the scenes at Real Madrid right now has a first and last name, Franco Mastantuono. The Argentine, just 17 years old, was recently signed for around €45 million and can't even play officially yet. His debut will only be allowed once he turns 18 in August. But even before stepping on the pitch, the kid is already shaking things up. According to Diario AS, both Xabi Alonso and the board see Mastantuono as a top priority project. This isn't just some bet. He's not just another South American talent trying his luck in Europe. He's seen as a strategic asset, with real potential to become a key player in the medium term. Maybe even sooner than we think. The initial plan is simple: gradual integration, adaptation to the club, training, the locker room, and the weight of the shirt. But inside the club, the expectation is that the Argentine will start getting minutes within the first few months, even though he's still very young. Real Madrid wants to see on the pitch what they've already seen in videos, training, and technical staff feedback: a left-footed attacking midfielder with tight dribbling, vision, personality, and a knack for big moments. But here's the dilemma. Where will Mastantuono play? The answer lies in Xabi Alonso's tactics. Depending on the system he adopts, the Argentine might be tested as a right winger, the position where he frequently played in River Plate's youth teams. And that's exactly the zone Rodrigo has ruled for years. Or rather, used to rule. Because with Mbappe arriving, who tends to play more centrally or on the left, and Jude Bellingham owning the central midfield role, the fight for the right wing is going to heat up big time. And the one who could end up getting burned is Rodrigo. Behind the scenes, there are already movements in the English market. Premier League clubs are eyeing number 11, knowing that competition at Real Madrid has gotten fierce and that he might not accept being a bench player in the prime of his career. And he's only 24. He still has plenty of fuel in the tank, but he's not a prospect anymore. It's decision time: either be a star here or a leader somewhere else. And here's the strategic point. Selling Rodrigo could bring in a massive sum for the club, easily over €80 or €90 million, considering the current market. Money that could be used to further strengthen the squad, renew star players' contracts, or even prepare the ground for future signings. In other words, from a management perspective, selling the Brazilian might be a masterstroke. Drop your thoughts below. Would you sell Rodrigo to make room for Mastantuono, or do you think Real Madrid should keep both and find a way to use them together? Your opinion matters here. Let's debate in the comments. Did you know that Real Madrid could make €10 million practically out of nowhere? That's exactly what you heard. Who's about to open the checkbook? Napoli. And the reason? Our youth academy graduate, Miguel Gutierrez. This left-back came up through Valdebebas, had a brief stint with the first team, but was eventually sold to Girona with a clause that now benefits, big time, Real Madrid. 50% of any future sale goes straight to the club's coffers. And why does that matter now? Because Napoli is seriously interested in him again. According to AS, the Italian club wants Gutierrez as a fullback under Antonio Conte, who values defensive balance, and the Spaniard is exactly that kind of player. He knows how to defend, how to push forward, and he's got intensity and game awareness. Girona knows it too and is raising the price. Even though the player recently had ankle surgery, the club's not looking to give any discounts. They're asking €25 million. Napoli is trying to close the deal for 18, but the most likely figure is around €20 million. And here's where Real Madrid comes in. With the 50% clause, €10 million goes straight to Valdebebas. No need to negotiate, no need to activate anything. It's money coming in for a player who doesn't even wear the white shirt anymore. This kind of deal shows the board's long-term vision. It's not just about selling. It's about selling and keeping control. Selling and maintaining a stake. The result? a healthy bank balance and new opportunities for signings. Now I want to hear from you, true Madridista. Should Real Madrid have brought Miguel Gutierrez back, or was it the right move to bet on Alvaro Carreras? Drop your opinion below. I want to see what you think. Xabi Alonso blocks sale of Academy gem and shows who's in charge. The new era at Real Madrid has truly begun. And if anyone still had doubts about Xabi Alonso's stance as head coach, those doubts end now. He's not on the bench just to make substitutions or draw up a pretty tactical plan. He's taking command with a firm hand, clear ideas, and most importantly, with the mission of protecting the club's future. And one of the first decisions that shows this was as symbolic as it gets: stopping the sale of one of our most valuable academy prospects. The name? Diego Aguado, a center-back who's only 18 years old but has already been catching attention for at least 2 seasons within Valdebebas. Aguado is no ordinary player. He's the typical modern defender, skilled with great reading of the game, leadership, and the ability to play out from the back with quality. In the last edition of the UEFA Youth League, he was an undisputed starter for the U19s in every match, showing impressive maturity. And now he's earning his place in Castilla, Real's B team, coached by Alvaro Arbeloa, another symbol of Madridismo who knows the path from the academy to the top. But the most important detail comes from the first team. In January 2025, Aguado made his professional debut under Ancelotti in a Copa del Rey match. And even though he didn't play in the Club World Cup, he was called up and traveled with the group. That already said a lot. But what came after says even more. According to Marca, Borussia Dortmund made a strong push to sign Aguado. The German club, known for developing young talent, saw the defender as a piece for the future. And yes, the Real Madrid board considered selling. It makes sense, right? A player who isn't a starter yet, a good offer on the table, that thought of better to profit now than lose later. That's where Xabi Alonso stepped in. The coach stood his ground and was clear: he's not leaving. And that statement carries weight. It shows the coach is plugged into the academy, knows every name, follows the progress of the young players, and wants to build a solid project. A project that doesn't throw away prospects, but transforms them into reality inside the Bernabeu. Xabi Alonso's intention is clear: to create a core with young players, developed or shaped in Valdebebas, who understand the weight of the white shirt, who grow with the club and, most of all, who play with Madridista soul. This kind of attitude is what separates an average coach from a true leader. While many would accept the sale and replace him with any market option, Alonso is protecting the future. And that makes all the difference. Now let's talk about a topic that keeps many fans up at night: the future of Vinicius Jr. The Brazilian forward, who just a few months ago seemed close to renewing his contract, is now at a total stalemate with the board. All because, according to Diario AS, he and his representatives want the new contract to put him on the same salary level as Kylian Mbappé. The problem? Real Madrid doesn't want to give in. And negotiations have completely stalled. Vinicius' current contract runs until 2026. So, there are still 2 years left. But tension is already building. The player's own stance shows that. He's not in a rush, he's not pushing hard, but he's also not signing the renewal. And that's already sparking speculation about the future. To make things worse, Vinicius is coming off his worst season in terms of performance. Fewer goals, fewer assists, less impact. So, according to sources close to the club, he's waiting for the first few months of the new season before negotiating again with more leverage. Meanwhile, the behind-the-scenes buzz is growing. Saudi Arabia is still watching closely and has already made sky-high offers. Last season, there was talk of €300 million for Real and a €1 billion contract for the player. He turned it down. But for how long? From the club's side, the desire is still to keep the player. But Florentino Perez has made it clear: no one is above Real Madrid. And if it becomes necessary to sell, he won't hesitate. And in that scenario, the name that's gaining momentum as a possible replacement is Erling Haaland. Just picture it: Mbappé and Haaland together. Is it a dream? Maybe. But if Vinicius keeps resisting the renewal, Real might use his sale to pave the way for a new offensive era. Now I ask, should Real Madrid give in to Vinicius' demands or already start planning for a different future? Drop your thoughts below. I want to see what the fans think about all this. If you've made it this far, you're definitely a true Madridista. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell, hit the like button, and share this video with every Real Madrid fan you know. Here it's Real Madrid every day, with passion, intensity, and information. See you in the next video. Hala Madrid.